Hello everybody, welcome back. This is going to be episode number 36 in our legendary Greenskins campaign for Total War Warhammer. I'm the strategy professor. Just joined us for the first time. This is a pure campaign, which means we don't abuse the auto-resolve system, we don't assassinate lords on the campaign map, and we don't do any other shenanigans or tomfoolery that would give us an unfair advantage over the AI. So, I like a good challenge, and I hope you do too. If you're a long-time follower of the series, there's a couple of new changes, as you can see. I've installed a webcam up here. I had it down here. I did a trial run in the last dwarf video. And it's okay down here, but the problem is if I get a lot of unit cards like this, then it starts to block some of the unit cards. So it doesn't obstruct me from seeing them, but of course it obstructs you from seeing them. So I don't want to do that. I think that's a little too much immersion breaking. Up here is fine for the most part. It doesn't even block the unit card much. If I click on it here, you can still see like what it is and what's going on. It does obstruct the growth in towns. So you can't see that, you know, this has a population surplus of 2 or that there's vampiric corruption of 10% or whatever. But I'm not really sitting on this screen for that long, so I don't think it'll be that bad. I think it's a good trade-off just to actually be able to have a name and a face and just see some of my emotions at different times throughout the game. So let me know what you think. If you like the face cam, if you have a suggestion for where it could go. I think up here would be okay too, but that's kind of in the middle of the screen. And I think just having it in the upper left might be something that's cool. So, anyways, just let me know what you think. And I'm going to try to look up and talk to it, you know, more whenever I'm in the battle and stuff like that. Because I know it looks weird when I'm just, like, looking at the screen. It looks like I'm all shifty-eyed when I'm talking, like I'm lying to you or something. So I can't look directly at it all the time, but I will try to do it fairly often. Okay, let's go ahead and get back in here. So, first order of business. Upgrade for Azog here. Boys. Right. I don't remember exactly what I was going to do here. I think I was just going to run into this town. And just let this guy come up here and just clean all this stuff up. I refuse. I don't think this guy can take a town by himself. He might be able to, but I think the garrison should be able to beat him up. Alright, now this is going to be a pretty good fight, I think. Well, maybe not. I think we're going to crush him. We'll see. Who do I want to make sure that they die? This guy has more units, so. Gonna take him out? Oh yeah, he's running for sure. Big Papa's on the loose here. Oh, another change that you can see also is that in a recent patch, it looks like they reverted... What? Oh, I can't move past him because this guy's right here. It looks like they've reverted some of the changes that they made previously, or a glitch or something in DirectX 11. So now I can go back to DirectX 11, and it doesn't break the immersion at the beginning or the end. So I'm in the game the entire time. I don't have to start exiting out. I can just play straight in the game, which is awesome, because I used to be able to do that earlier in the campaign, and then they switched it in a patch, glitched everything out, and now it's back. So I think the graphics are basically the same from DirectX 11 to DirectX 12, as far as I can tell. I mean, they might be, like, moderately sharper on DirectX 12, but, you know, if this means that I don't have to break the immersion by, like, you know, starting tabbed out and then tab in every time, I think that's definitely a win in terms of production quality. Alright. Hunt them all down. They're just going to auto-resolve these. That's pretty good money for something that's so small. I think we have a lot of modifiers to loot amount, so that certainly helps. That's actually pretty good. Well, sort of. It's not really. It's okay. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to mark the time here. Oh, he's way down there. That's kind of weird. Why is it way off screen like that? I don't know. Whatever. Let's auto-resolve it. I mean, there's no way they're going to put a dent in this army. This army is a pretty big deal at this point in the game, I think. I can't wait to use this spider. She's so much fun in multiplayer. I haven't really played against vampire counts that much in multiplayer, honestly. Not lately. Everybody's playing, I've seen a lot of empires and dwarves, which... kind of curious. I mean, Empire's very strong. They have been ever since patch 1, but dwarves are a little surprising. I mean, people just love the dwarves. I mean, I like dwarves too. They're a lot of fun. They just are a little underpowered in multiplayer, but, you know, not everybody plays to win. But I have to win a healthy number of games or I can't put the content on the channel, because people will just be like, oh, that dude sucks, you know. And not sign up. I do experimental things from time to time, of course. But, you know, a lot of games, they have to be serious and pretty good. People want the highest quality. They want to see some good wins and good tactics of the most viable strategies, so... I can't fault people for that. I would want it too. You know, I want to see high quality stuff. And I want to win. I like to win, so... Alright, yeah, we're just combining all this stuff. And I think... Can we build things here? Sort of. But I think we need to run over here and just hide in this town for a little bit. Even though he's only a level 1 guy, you know, I want to look out for him. I'll look out for my little goblins. Alright. We've got to get out of this territory. We cannot sit here. Who leveled up? Other people did. Okay, let's see. This guy's actually a pretty good assassin. He was good in multiplayer for a little bit, but... Talked about Morik. I think I'm going Infiltrator... And Bodyguard. Dang, that's nice. He has Bodyguard and Assassin. It's pretty good. I get a greater appreciation for a lot of these skills as I play different campaigns and just see how powerful some of this stuff is. Shaman doesn't really come online and become that powerful until we get Here We Go. That's kind of the big deal that you want to get with the Shaman. Foot of Gork's actually kind of fun too. Alright, Fists of Gork's pretty good, but let's go Power of Dubois. The extra recharge rate's really nice. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll just run back into our territory. Nope. Full guy, not just my little dude. Run back into my territory. There's less attrition. There's still really that much? 10%. 44%. Wow, I guess there is quite a lot over here now. I'm still going to take some attrition. Really? I take attrition when there's only 10%? Okay. Now, he might take this town here since I ran away, but, you know, if he's going to hire whatever, you know, up to 4 fresh units and attack me, I think he was probably going to kill this guy next turn if I tried to stick around. Okay, so I don't think I have to worry about this guy taking anything. He's raiding me, which is annoying. Now, I am going to get a rebellion here. Getting a decent amount of cash. I think I want to take this back from Barrack de Wasbag. I have some reinforcements. Question is, can I beat this army after I beat this army? I think the answer is yes. It's difficult to say. If I can't, I can always just sack it and run away, and then run away whenever they come in to try to engage me. So I think let's go ahead and do this fight. I just want the money off of them. Should I auto this? I think so. I mean, the reason is I have a Legendary Lord, I have the Goblin that gives sneaky stabbing, you know, all of my stuff is better at every position. I have these Chariots, which is mow down Goblins. The Archers would mow down the Wolves. Yeah, there's just no way they're going to deal a lot of damage to me with this. These are all just very, very low tier units. So I don't really feel bad about auto-resolving this. Go ahead and just do it. Won't waste time on it so we can move forward. I do want to finish the campaigns at some point. I am going to pick up the pace a little bit and try to do more campaigns every day. I know I've, oops. I know I've been slacking a little bit there. Oh, I should have paid more attention to how damaged my units were too. Alright, I could subjugate also. That's actually an intriguing proposition. Because I'm not going to be able to complete this province for at least a little bit, I don't think. Maybe I can. The problem is, if I do that, I'm going to have to break that subjugation at some point. And I don't think you can confederate after you subjugate. If I subjugate, then the dwarves, in theory, would have to go through them first, but it's not really that much cash. I think I just want to occupy it and go for that 9% replenishment. Yeah, let's just occupy it. I don't want to have to betray them later, excuse me, and destroy my diplomatic stuff. I mean, yes, I can't confederate, no one's going to trade with me or anything, but if you get a really terrible diplomacy rating, I'm already unreliable, which is bad, then everyone comes for you. Like, this guy's, like, you know, walking over here quite a long ways to come get me, when I'm sure he has other people he could be killing around here, so. Something to keep in mind. Where is Chaos? Okay, they're up here. It did bang up my goblin, but that's fine. I mean, he's not going to be in actual combat. It bang up my wolves a little bit, too. That's probably fair. That's fair. Yeah, I think I can beat them. It's going to be a little bit tough because I don't have a lot of armor piercing. But I think Azog can get the job done. If I just put Itchy and just debuff them. I mean, these chariots actually help. I don't think they have a ton of armor piercing. No. But their charge bonus is pretty high. I think we can deal with them. Oh, I do have rock lobbers. Never mind. Rock lobbers are really, really good against dwarves, so. That should be sufficient. What else do we have going on? I'm trying to remember what else is going on here in this campaign. I may just... It's just one more turn of -8, and then everything's going to drop. Alright, Wolf Herder. Alright, there's definitely going to be a rebellion here, so I want to go ahead and... Do I want to be in position to kill that in one turn? Killing it over 2 turns is not terrible. That'd give me plus 20%. I can raid this. Get a little bit of extra cash. And fightiness. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid. This is going to hurt our diplomacy with the Savage Orcs, but I think I want to fight them anyways. And they're not happy about that. I don't think. Trespasses, troops release. Actually, they don't really mind the raiding, ironically enough. They mind me being very powerful. They don't like my trespasses, but they really don't care if I'm raiding their lands. So that's interesting. Dwarves are like, nah, it's cool, man. Come on in. Rape and pillage everything. No big deal. Okay. I need to come down here and kill him. That's what the mission was. Make sure... Let's check the public order everywhere and just see where I need to crack down. I think that's fine. Remember that part of that -8's going to go away. At least for a little bit. And I can always switch back up and go to more obedience if I have to. Still have a bit of time on that. Well, why is that? Oh, because he was in a town. Oh, that means I'm going to get a rebellion next turn. That's actually pretty bad. I hadn't... Well... Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have dropped him out. So that I could get more public order. He wouldn't give me a lot of public order, but he would give me a little bit, so... Okay. Well, I guess that screen probably blocks a little bit of his stats here. I hadn't thought about that in the skill tree. But that's fine. I think that's fine. Let me know in the comments what you think. I don't spend a lot of time on those screens. You can still see his stats here with this unit card. So I don't think it's a huge deal. But if it's a huge deal to you, let me know. If you have some suggestions or anything. Waz bag. Let's go ahead and get some shiny stuff going here. Alright, well, I'm going to have to drop back and deal with that eventually, and that's not going to be great. How much longer on Grimgore? Those are pretty high level dudes. This guy was replacing Grimgore because he got assassinated. One more turn. Okay. Can't hire there. Alright, so I need to come down here and try to develop a plan to deal with these things. I can hire here. Potentially. Just orc boys, though. Kind of want some arrow boys. Where's this Crotaman? How many turns? 2 turns? Yeah, I do kind of need some arrow boys just so I can deal with their arrow boys. I could do like boars or something, but I don't think I have boars available over here. I'd have black orcs. Those aren't really necessary. They don't have heavy armor. Rock lobbers or doom divers. I can't get doom divers yet. I can get rock lobbers. Rock lobbers might be sufficient to deal with the arrow boys. I still think I would like just a pack or 2 of my own arrow boys, in case they had boar or something. They're not the greatest archers in the world. I know I've been critical of them in the past, but after playing some multiplayer, you know, I could say they're useful enough to where I want at least a couple of packs of them. Money, I think that was just hanging out. Yeah, I don't need that. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and walk over here and start hiring up. What? There's nothing in this province? Oh, dang it. Okay, well, we're gonna run one more then. Wow, that's all extra I can run? Okay. He's fine, he's fine. Tech, going for doom divers, diplomacy. Doesn't matter unless I can get peace with people. Katrine. How many? 5 provinces. I don't know why I'm fighting them. What do they have? Did I just buy? Did I buy into that war or something? Because I'm not. Okay, they have that in the northern part. They probably just have this stuff. I think I can maybe. We'll see. No, they don't want peace. I think I just maybe did it for money in the past. I can't really remember.
Come then, messenger.
No. Yep, everyone hates me. Pretty standard. Okay, I think that's gonna... Well, let me check the buildings real quick. I don't think I had anything else that I needed to build, but let me see. I could almost afford another army, not quite, but I'm getting close. Iron Rock. That's only giving me half. That would pay for it over 4 turns. Pays for itself. And this guy might be able to beat me up. I don't think so, though. Causing me public order problems, too. Let's just go ahead and repair it. We have a little bit of disposable cash. That'll help on a lot of levels. Yeah, I don't really need archers here against undead. Archers aren't the greatest against undead. Oh, we could go for tier 5 now. Ooh. Intriguing. That would allow me to get giants, I think, right? Which are really good against undead. They are quite expensive. They're not as expensive as the spiders. This is okay. I mean, you know, Greenskins are not renowned for their tier 5 tech. Most of the good stuff is at tier 4. I think what giants are better at than spiders. They are cheaper. I think they're better against infantry, and spiders are better against like single units like heroes and things. They have a higher single target damage, but the giants, I think, do AoE damage with their swings. So it's probably worth it. Hey, I mean, 7,000 is so much, though, for something that's just, like, kind of sort of better than something else, but not really that much better. I think I'll hold off on it, actually. Fuck, I need to level this up to level 2, though, for sure. I'm going to have to wait to get more surplus. And the reason is I need another obedience building. I probably need 2 more obedience buildings, to be honest, but we'll see. I hope the rebellions aren't that crazy. I think in one of the patches, patch 1.2 or patch 1.3, they made the rebellions a lot crazier, at least for Empire they did, and so I assume it's probably similar for other factions. I think that's going to be it. What is this? How much? 100. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and repair these. This right here is probably about to get sacked, but the other stuff we can go ahead and repair. Alright, let's go ahead and move on. Oh, that's fine. Vampire Rebels. He's just sitting around raiding for 14. So I guess the raiding, how much you gain off of raiding depends on how strong your units are that are raiding. And not necessarily the town. Because I've been raided in my Empire campaign for a lot, like 800 by an army. Oh, they get it the first turn? I forgot about that. Oh, God. Oh, that was a huge mistake. Because I think that had some pretty advanced stuff in it, didn't it? I was trying to be cute and, like, get some money on the side. That was a big mistake. Gosh dang it. Because they're going to knock it down a tier now. And then when I retake it, it's going to knock it down another tier. Where's this? Okay, whatever. I want the fight in this faster. Okay, whatever. Gosh, that's aggravating. Yeah, because I had some good stuff in there. Dadgummit, I should have just stayed. I should have. All I had to do is walk in a range of that circle, and they couldn't have done that. So the 300 gold, definitely not worth. Definitely not worth. What the heck? They have. That says they're going to do a ton of damage to me. I mean, I am going to get to heal up over time, so it's not going to matter that much. But I think we would take a lot less damage if I fought this in normal combat. These trolls aren't going to do anything. I'm just going to be able to gun them down, probably with my archers, before they even become that relevant. The question is, doesn't even matter. I don't even think it matters like what kind of damage that I take right now. I'm going to win the fight. And I'm going to get to heal it up, so I'm not going to waste time with it. Because I'm just going to be sitting around here anyways until I declare war on the Savage Orcs. Now, I did get 1900 loot off of beating them, though. So I don't know if those other buildings were worth 1900 gold or not. But I would have had that loot anyways, even if they didn't take the town, so... You know, I'm trying to wiggle around and find some justification, but there's not any. That was just a mistake, straight up. Let's go for this. Alright. Let's just occupy it. I mean, I could loot and occupy and just knock it all the way down. Just get money out of it. Maybe that's a good option here, because I'm going to get a rebellion anyways. I don't do that option a lot, but this is going to knock it down a tier anyways. So I might as well get money off of it. Let's just loot and occupy. I don't need high tier stuff here to begin with, I don't think. I mean, it's nice having high tier buildings, but I still got to keep this level 2, which is pretty cool. We can just let that recover over time. It's definitely a goof. I'm pretty sure it was like a tier 3 with all kinds of good buildings. I can't remember. I don't want to think about it. It was a mistake. It's not a huge deal. Not a huge deal, but it's enough of a deal to make me a little annoyed at myself. Want the looter or the sack? I think I want the sack, is what I've been doing. Then I want mob boss. Yeah, let's go for a Ravager. He needs some stuff. What's that? We can give him this. Sure. Fine. Alright. How far? We're going to -6 here. Okay, now the trespasses are up more. Because the rating top knots is at 15 now. So they do care if I rate them. I just didn't show it last time. But these dwarves are coming at me up here. Now why? Unruly. I thought I just won. No, I did lose recently, I think. Post-swap blues. Fence. Yeah.
I refuse.
I think I'm gonna have to drop back and deal with this.
Do not mistake me for the fool.
Okay, I should be able to crush him next turn. So what I want to do... I could try to bait him right here, but then I'm going to be in his territory, and I'm going to be taking attrition if I do that. So I think I just want to go into my own pillars, just protect him for a turn. Then I can crush him next turn. Also give me a chance to heal up a smidge. I think I'm okay here. I'm going to try to recruit. I don't think they're going to let me, but we'll try it. And then I can kill this, take it, and then come over here and save this guy from all of these things. What I'm hoping. Okay, so we got to run down to Iron Rock now, and then we've got to jump over here as fast as possible. It's going to be hard to deal with this. I don't know exactly what they have, but they could potentially have trolls and all kinds of nasty stuff, so I have to run over here and deal with this. Alright. Let's go ahead and start walking down here. I think that's attrition even for me? Let's see, Carrick 8 Peaks does have rock lobbers. I am interested in getting some rock lobbers. So I probably need to go to like right here. I'm going to take attrition if I do that, but I'll have a few more turns to heal up as I'm running down here. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, this is attrition. That's fine, whatever. Let's take attrition for a turn, hire some rock lobbers. That'll help me thin out their archers once I get down there. How many do they have? At least 4, probably more. Let's go 3 rock lobbers. And these are way more expensive than normal goblin archers. They're like 50% more. The poison's nice, but I'm not quite sure if it's worth it. I think these arrow boys are probably better. But for now, let's just work on our line. Fanatics are more expensive. I'm not really sure they're worth it. Multiplayer, they're not worth the extra cost. But maybe they are here, I don't know. Let's just go for some beef. Let's also have a fairly cheap upkeep. Looking on time. I do want to try to get one good fight in here. Alright, Grimgore, I think I can pull him back in. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch in Grimgore before they decide to siege me here. Tag him in. Army. Yeah, I didn't give him anything because he's going to get replaced. Alright, Grimgore's back. Still has all of his items. Alright. Now he's going to take a bit of attrition there, but that's fine, whatever. Okay, then I have a level 12 guy who's ready. Are any of my other things kind of low level? Let me see. The other ones are okay. I mean, I could sub in this guy.
My soul.
That's fine. I might just start a fresh extra army here once I gain a couple of extra territories. I want to declare war on these savage orcs and just start wrecking them, but I need to get this, like, solidify my public order in a couple of these places. The vampires are pretty much cleaned up top. I think this is good. I mean, maybe I could go ahead and start recruiting an extra army over here. That would give me sort of a safety army, so I can send them over here, take this stuff. Then I would have 3 armies to come down here and take this stuff. I don't think the invasion of Bjornling has happened down here yet. In the other campaigns, it comes with the tier 2 when the second wave of corruption comes. Now, I am going to have to deck out this army once I get to, you know, at least 17 with this army. I'm probably going to be in the red, so maybe it's not a good idea to make a second army right now. Or a whatever army. 5th army, a 6th army. The 6th army. Okay, I think that's, yeah, it's going to be it. I mean, can I crack skulls here? Yeah, let's go ahead and just quell that animosity. Alright. Let's see what we have going on here. And that's just juice. That's not beer or anything. Not that it would matter. I mean, I'm 32, but just clarifying. For real? Mount the beasts. Alright. Shouldn't be other rebellions. I think it's just that one. Now, they're on the move now. What was that noise? I just heard the sound of something burning. Got extra unit ranks. Okay, I think I can hit in this turn. I think we can beat him. Let's go ahead and do this. This will be our good fight, probably, for the episode. Depending on what kind of crazy stuff they have. Yeah. That's about what I thought. Can I beat that? Why do they have all these upgrades? Yeah, I mean, they did make the rebellions a lot crazier, I think, in a recent patch. Like, they're absurd in the Empire campaign. Okay, so can I beat this? What do they have? They've got trolls. That's kind of a problem. I can maybe gun those down with Night Goblin archers. These, like, the cavalry is the real problem, and the Black Orcs are the real problems here. I don't have a ton of armor piercing. I do have sneaky stab and an itchy nuisance, which they have sneaky. My archers, I hope, can beat up their archers. Now, these chariots can charge into the backs of their infantry line and cause some problems. Do have Du Bois. A lot of upgrades, though, and they have legendary stats. Well, the problem is, if I don't beat them right here, now the wolves can go back and kill these things. The problem is, if I don't beat them right here, they're going to get 6 fresh units next turn, and they're going to out-tech me, because they can hire things like, you know, Black Orcs in a single turn, right? So, I mean, they could get 6 new Black Orcs, whereas it takes me 3 turns to hire Black Orcs, and I'd have to go to the next province over. So, you know, I need to just go ahead and deal with it. I think there's got to be some way I can beat it. I can use these things to tear up their archers. I can use my archers to tear up their cavalry, hopefully. I think I have enough of a front line. I mean, I can put Azog, have him soak the charge from the cavalry, and just try to tie up these boar. I can have just some trash unit, just like the Night Goblins with Fanatics on the Black Orcs. Those Fanatics might actually do damage to the Black Orcs when they tear through. I think I can do it. It's going to be challenging, but I think I can do it. If we lose, you know, all we lose is a low-level Goblin Shaman and Azog for a few turns, so. And it'll give us a wall if we get it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. This will probably be our really good fight for the episode. It's those heavy upgrades and legendary stats that I'm really worried about. Gamble that. I need magic here. Okay, cool. What does he have? Okay. Has that. That'll be good. That's slowing down the boar. Where are the Black Orcs? Right there. I need them to come to me. If I could fight them on this hill, that would be helpful too. Go like right here. How close is that? That's too close. I need to be like max range. There we go. Alright, so go up here. I have these over here so I can kind of flank around. I want to try to mismatch his cavalry if possible. He has them spread out pretty well. Chariots on that side. I need Azog into that chariot too. These over here. Oh, those chariots aren't Vanguard deploy. These goblins have fanatics? They do. So I can chill here and just wait on them to get close with their units, throw out those fanatics, and then run away. Yeah, they have archers up front, so I really can't Vanguard deploy and get a lot of extra mileage out of harassing them as they run up. Yeah, we gotta try to put a dent in those Black Orcs before they get over here. Where are the Warboy Biggins? That's bad. Chariots over here, though. I guess I'll have Azog over here. There we go, get those goblin, or get those fanatics. Those fanatics are they're doing some pretty decent damage there, actually. I'm surprised about. Okay, good. We should have these boar here. Gosh. Those things are getting crushed. Let's get back here. Alright. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oops. Get up there. Run, 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 and run. Alright, cycle some charges in these guys. Go ahead and throw a sneaky over here. We need to get out of this. Go into skirmish mode. Itchy over here. Let's go ahead and fire into these. Fire into those. Yeah, fire into their backs. That should be good. This should just about be cleaned up over here, I think. Let's go ahead and fire into those. Oh gosh. That's gonna hurt badly. Alright, I need to get over here. Let's go melee and charge these things. Actually, right there. That's what I want. Back up. Let's go into skirmish mode. Fire on these things. Alright, get over here. We should have all that done. We really need to get some good charge bonuses in here and cycle charges. These chariots. Alright, let's get over here. Alright, fire on those boar. Alright, get over here, come on. I mean, wait till that's done. Alright, pop my scroll, run some more. Oops, everybody's pretty much dead over there. Get over here, fire on these. Jeez, I didn't get out of that. Get over here. Let's go. Where are these boar? I thought there was some boar up in here. Okay, there we go. I want to get those boar out of there. Fire on these things. Get over here. What are we doing? Get in here and fight these things. Get back over here. Alright, make those things run. Yeah, there we go. Fire on them, make them run. These trolls should be running fairly soon. Okay, got those. Oh. This is not looking great. Not looking great for the home team here. That's just too many big things with too many big stats. Yeah, it was a bit too hardcore, I think. I wanted to try it, but when you've got wolves on things like Savage Orc Boar Boys, it's a problem. Well, maybe. Trying. Those black orcs are so close to dying, but they just all have like just a pinch of health left. Trying to get everybody back in here. Get the lads back. Let's get down here and I don't know what we can crush this maybe. Let's get over here, crush this. Come on, Ozzy, come back to me, baby. Let's do this. Get back here, save Ozog. Operation save Ozog. Alright, kill these things. I got skirmish mode. Alright, cool. Got him. Gonna kill these. Get him off my goblin. Oh, jeez, run. Run, run, run. Alright, let's put some Itchy over here just so they don't kill him as quickly. Get over there, run into melee. Just try to do anything you can. Oops. Not that. Well, yeah, actually that. Let's do it. Get over there. Get out of that. I don't know who all's left, but let's get over here. We gotta get them off of him. If we can get them off of him, he might rally back. I don't... Can I get these over here on this crew again? Okay, he's starting to get a little bit of... Starting to get his verve back here. Where is he? Yeah, get in here. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Get off of him. Gosh, come on. No, not happening. Sorry, guys and girls. It was a super hard fight. I mean, I knew that going in, but I felt we had to at least give it a go. So, I mean, the real solution here would have just been to leave my goblin back. For the public order, so that I wouldn't have a rebellion next turn and be out of position. It's okay. We'll recover. It's not a huge deal. Ozog's not even dead yet. Now, they might kill him next turn. We'll see. They did get my Tormentor Sword, which sucks. That's a pretty good weapon, but... I think it'll be okay. Okay, I need to run my goblin out of that, just in case Ozog dies next turn. So it was unfortunate. It was a good try. Sometimes, as you know, if you've watched any of my campaigns, you know that I, you know, take on deliberately very challenging fights just to see if I can do it sometimes. But, you know, the combination of ranks, like just the tech unit, or just the tech level of the units in their army, and, you know, their just legendary stats make it a really challenging proposition. Okay, we've got to get over here and start getting a mob boss soon, so let's go ahead and go for a Ravager. I just need more money so I can hire more units. That's really unfortunate too. If I would have won that, I would have gotten a you know, a huge bonus, but it's whatever. It happens. We'll figure it out next turn. But yeah, so next turn we're gonna drop our goblin out of here. They might chase us, they might not. We're going to have to come back with some high-tech stuff, so we're going to have to drop down here and hire some things. I might need a troll cave down here, actually, because I do want trolls, even if I don't go for the giants right away. I think trolls are very useful, especially now that we have higher leadership bonuses, like Slaughterer. I think that is going to help our trolls out. So we just needed some beef there. You know, we just don't have any beef with this army. Like, all we have are orc boys. And, like, goblin wolf riders against, you know, legendary orc boar boy biggins and black orcs with, like, 5 ranks and things like that. So, it would have been cool to win, but, you know. What's cool doesn't always happen. Okay, and then we'll start off, next episode, we'll do this fight against the undead. Grudge match. This should be a really, really good fight. We do have trolls in this army. We get to try out our Ragnarok. We get some boars and some boar chariots, so we are locked and loaded and ready for a good fight up here with against these people. Now, yeah, their garrison really doesn't matter. But, I mean, they have some okay units too, you know. They've got a Crypt Horror. How did this guy even recruit that? Hold on. So, I killed whoever was actually up here before. I'm pretty sure. They had, like, I killed them all in battle, and then they got to sneak out with just 1 unit left. I think, if I'm remembering it correctly. It's been a while for me since that episode, but I think they snuck out. This was the new lord they got, and then they've just have literally sat in this province the entire time. I don't think this is an outsider who came in. And yeah, this province does not have the tech level to hire things like Crypt Horrors. So how did he get Crypt Horrors and Graveguard Great Weapons? Oh, I guess he probably hired them globally. That's what it is. Okay. So let him sit there long enough for 4 turns. I think they get it a lot faster on Legendary. Like, I think they can globally hire in, like, half the time. I think I remember seeing that. It might have been this campaign with the dwarves that were, like, hiring globally over here earlier, and they were getting all kinds of crazy stuff. Okay, so he pulled this in globally. He pulled almost all of this in globally. Not these. He can hire this stuff. But he pulled this, this, and this in globally. So pretty smart. But I don't think it's going to be enough to save him. So we'll kick off the next episode with this awesome fight right here. We'll try to resolve what's down here. We're probably going to have to chill for a couple of turns and hire some units. I mean, there's no way he's taking out Black Crag. Black Crag just has super intense... You know, he's not getting through that. So that's not a worry about our capital, but we will have to probably sit on the sidelines and chill. We'll also keep teching up this guy. We'll get into non-attrition territory, tech him up, and then come down here and deal with these savage orcs. Although they're on the move now, so I'm gonna try to just follow them around and see what they think, see what they're up to, and eventually pull the trigger and take them out. You know, I would like to resolve this vampire situation up here before I rotate down there. So once I beat the vampires and get this public order settled, then I'm going to rotate my units down, and we'll fight the savage orc empire down here. They've got quite an empire going for sure. But I will be the supreme orc of the south. Alright, so they didn't actually siege me. I thought they would. I think he hid somewhere in here. I don't remember offhand, but I think he's hiding somewhere. So that's fine. If he wants to play hide and go seek with us, that's cool. We will seek him out soon. We'll just hire some more orc boys here just to get some beef, and then we'll get some more finesse units from other, like we'll jump over here and grab some boar or something eventually. But that's going to be it for this episode, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, check out the rest of the episodes. You know, it's unfortunate that the fight didn't work out the way that I wanted, but that's just what happens when you deliberately take hard fights. You don't auto-resolve your way through a legendary campaign, right? Like, sometimes you're going to run into tough situations, so we definitely ran into one right there, but it's not a huge deal. I'm going to be able to get my goblin out, like I said, next turn, drop him out of there, so they won't be able to kill him. And, you know, if they kill Azog, you know, he just goes in timeout for 5 turns, so it's not a huge deal. All of this stuff is very replaceable. So it was basically a risk-free proposition for the most part, and so I figured I'd go for it, because why not? Just to give you some entertainment, just for the challenge, too. I like deliberately difficult things just for fun, so that's going to be it. Check out the rest of the campaign if you haven't checked it out already. If you're waiting on the next episode, check out some of the other campaigns. We have everything except for Chaos. It's a lot of fun. And they're all pure campaigns, so we don't abuse the auto-resolve system, we don't assassinate lords, I deliberately take on tough fights just like this. Every campaign has these really hard moments, and sometimes I lose and sometimes I win. And I think that adds some great drama to the campaign, so you know that I'm not always going to win. I am going to lose fights. I'm not going to start over from a previous save if I lose a fight and not show myself losing on camera type of stuff. I'm fine with losing. I think losing's a part of life. People need to be comfortable with losing. In order to win, you have to first learn how to lose. I'm a huge proponent of that philosophy. So, thank you very much. We also have multiplayer. Don't want to forget to mention that. I've been doing a lot of multiplayer lately. I'm trying to crack into the top 100 without using any exploitative tactics. So, no all-flying army, no disconnecting when I'm losing, no trying to trick people on the countdown into, you know, counter picks that aren't good. Like, I don't do any of that trashy stuff that a lot of the top 100s... Well, not a lot. That's probably an unfair characterization. I don't know exactly how many people do it. But I know that I've seen plenty of top-ranked people that use exploitative tactics. So I'm trying to see if I can get in the top 100 with no exploitative tactics. I'm currently 297. I guess last week I gained probably about 500 ranks. I played a lot of games, and that's part of the reason why I've kind of been remiss in keeping up with these campaigns, but the campaigns are the heart and soul of my channel, so, you know, I'm going to make sure that I keep up with those a lot more than I have been, for sure. But yeah, go check those out if you're waiting on the next episode, or go check out some of the other campaigns if you're waiting on the next episode. There's a ton of content. I mean, I've been around for 3 months and some change, and I have 400 videos out there. So I'm trying to give you all the content that you could possibly want. So there's just a boundless amount of content out there on this channel if you're interested. So check it out. All right, that's going to be it. As always, it's a pleasure broadcasting for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful evening.